G'day guys and welcome back. Look, so we've got a few things to talk about today. Obviously, one of them is cameras and bits and pieces. We've upgraded our equipment. The old cameras that we used to use are what we're talking to you on now, what we're actually going to be using as a rig for this sort of thing, for being able to chat while we're in the cars when we do our camping trips and so on and so forth, or videos like we've got one that's upcoming about op shops and bits and pieces. So we're obviously here today to talk about that. We're in a slight emergency, as you can see on Shannon's lap here is a
poor little birdie.
Poor little bird that my parents' cat managed to get, so we're taking it down to a vet to see if he comes through. Otherwise, babysitting cats, not fun.
The pains in the butt.
Pains in the bum. So obviously we used to shoot all of the stuff that we shot to try to see how the concept of this show would work on the Sony action cameras. They were pretty much solely shot on there, minus like the part at the start of our first vlog. That came off my full HD camera, which we've actually got one up here on the dash cam as well. So that provided the footage from the car, so we're going to continue to use those because the footage was good. Other than that, we've replaced this setup here with a Sony Nex 5T. So I bought one second hand. You may see on my video blog that we did a repair video on one of the lenses for it. It's got a flip back screen, we can see it. I bought a cheap knockoff GorillaPod just to do the holding of the camera with. And that should be all we need for now. There's a few other little bits and pieces that I really want to get going. Obviously, my Instagram, that's powered by the Sony Nex. It takes some pretty darn good photos. And my Canon 1DS and a variety of lenses. So hopefully stay tuned as much as you can. We do have new videos coming out soon. I've got a lawnmower repair video. Just because it's fun, just because I can. We've got our op shop video that we're putting together as well, and we've got a few other bits and pieces. Obviously, we'll check back with you in a second when we're going to be sitting down when we swap over from this camera when we get back home to the Nex, and obviously the new microphone setup that we've got, and I'll explain how that's going to work. And hopefully, you'll be able to get a good understanding of where we're trying to be with our blog, and obviously trying to improve the quality of it. And if there's any feedback you can give us from what you've watched, please do. We'd like to know. We obviously have said ourselves that we haven't given enough information when we were at certain locations and how we actually got there. You know, we probably should have put more in to that sort of bits and pieces, but you know, we're only just getting used to, you know, having said item here, and obviously holding a camera up in our face at all times. It's quite a confrontation the first time you do it. You're not used to everyone looking at you weirdly, and yeah, that's just sort of one of those sort of things you've got to get used to.
And we didn't plan on me breaking and having to have so much time off.
No, unfortunately
we're back.
Nowhere near that, but yes, we are definitely back. So g'day guys, welcome back. Obviously we're not in the car anymore and we're on our new camera. So hopefully this is a little bit better than the quality that we've been receiving from, as I said, this was what we were recording on in the car. This is our Sony action cameras. Nothing special. They do what they need to do. And yeah, so obviously that's the new setup there.
Really easy to mount to the car.
Yeah, that's more mountable to the car, doing our other bits and pieces. When we're on holiday, this is so much easier to throw in your pocket. Obviously the Nex 5 is not bad, it's pretty good, but it also has its downfalls of not being able to fit in a pocket quite easily. The stabilization doesn't work anywhere near as well as these. We filmed all of our first two series completely on these, so these have been fantastic for us, really.
And they were easy.
They were. As far as it goes for other bits and pieces, I'll switch over to this for a second. Obviously, we've got a Microsoft Surface Pro. I use that for recording on our Samsung microphone now. That's hopefully increasing our audio quality by tenfold for you guys, instead of it being on a microphone. Well, this doesn't actually have a microphone input. It has this stupid little hot flash thing at the top here, which it's not very good. So other than that, we've got another Sony action camera in a skeleton bones housing. I've done the infinity focus mod to this one as well, so it's got a new lens. It has an infinity focus where these have, like, I think it's a 55 degree or something, where they focus at a 55. I don't know. I did the guide off YouTube. It looks better now when you're faster moving. It doesn't just focus on one point, it focuses infinity all around you, so it's a lot better. Obviously, for our own memories, which not many people get to see, we run around with our Polaroid camera. These just sit in Shannon's wallet every time we get a cute photo. She ends up putting them in the wallet, and that's
They're perfect size.
And they're memories. So that's all that matters.
Or to stick on the fridge and just show you some of the things that we have. They just stick on, nice and simple.
That's correct.
Done.
As for sound on the go now, we're going to try and use lapel microphones connected to the Sony cameras if we're recording off them, or using a recording app on our phone connected to the lapel microphone, and I'll talk and we'll just add the audio in at a later date. It makes life a lot easier. Hopefully this is going to be a lot better. This is quite a high quality one that I bought, full stereo mic, so hopefully it's better. Instagram that we do is powered by our old Canon 1DS.
The brick.
The brick. This thing is essential to everything that I do. I love it as much as I want to sell it and buy a newer one because of obvious, reasons and features and things like it just goes flat for no reason, even though you charged it a couple of days ago, even with brand new batteries. It's big, it's bulky, it is really heavy. Throw some L series glass on the end of this bad boy, you get some amazing photos and a cramp in your arm by the end of the day. I can't even speak today. But yeah, so hopefully guys, this will increase our quality and make things a lot better for everybody else. As I said, we've both sort of looked at and watched our own vlogs for the past little bit and noticed that we have a few things to improve on. Obvious thing is just explain what's going on. We said it before when we were in the car, but we really just didn't explain enough while we were in China, how we actually got there, why was that a better part, how much was the expenses and that, like Shenzhen Safari Park was about the time when we really realised that we should probably add some information in, and that's why we...
and just cost prices, so that it's one thing to view what we're doing, but it's another thing to be able to get the information to go and do it yourselves.
That's correct, yeah. So like we really didn't add that sort of information, which, we're going to try and do a better job next time. We will be visiting China again. Shenzhen we will do again, so that, you may see us go back through Shenzhen Safari Park again, so hopefully we'll be able to revisit, and if anyone wasn't quite sure about some of the information.
And find some new places, if you know some places that we should visit, add them below so we know we're planning for our next trip.
Jump in the comment section and let us know, and we'll do our best to sort that out. And let us know what you think. Obviously we're not made of money, and this is our first attempt at doing this sort of thing to see how it goes, and just look, we want to let everyone experience what we do. A lot of people look at our Instagram and things like that and they ask us all the time, hey man, how did you get there, why do you do that? I've only got a pretty simple job. Shannon's only a teacher. We really don't have only a teacher.
Had to pick him up on that.
She teaches tiny children that are very annoying.
They're a handful.
Well,
like him.
Apparently I'm a child. So, but these things are obviously going to change as we go on. Hopefully this is going to be our game changer, this connected to this little Joby tripod, to hopefully increase our vlogification, I'm going to call it.
Nice word.
That was a very, very good word. And yeah, no, hopefully it'll be better for you guys. We do have an up and coming video very, very, very soon. I've been running around and doing lots of different bits of filming at a new location. We've also been traveling and doing that. So, the dog's found something. Sorry about that. That was quite loud on the microphone.
Very loud.
You can see the peak on the screen on the laptop. But what we'll do is we'll soon release that video. I've just got a few bit more footage to edit and shoot, and I'm learning a few more techniques about making it a little bit more cinema-like and a little bit nicer for you guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying, and stay tuned, and thank you for joining What's Next. If you have subscribed, if not, subscribe down below.
Check out the Instagram.
Check out our Instagram. I'll pop a link just here with our name so that you can just quickly search that. It's there somewhere. I'll cover Shannon with it.
Thanks.
And we'll continue doing what we're doing. I am more active on Instagram than we are on the YouTube so far. Obviously, we don't travel all the time. Shannon keeps breaking herself.
Ow!
Well,
he keeps trying to break me.
Well, I haven't done a very good job. Everyone keeps telling me, though, that I pushed her over. So, stay tuned and, maybe in the future you might see me push Shannon over sometimes.
Great. More cameras.
More cameras, yay. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for subscribing. If not, as said below, subscribe to us, jump on our Instagram, and look, we'll see you again soon.